Okay. So good morning, dear students. This is teacher Subhangi, and we are going to learn lesson number 13, that is profit and loss practice set 31. Yeah. Now question 1. In profit and loss, question 1 is the cost price and selling price are given in the following table. Find out whether there was a profit or a loss and how much it was. Okay. The cost price and selling price are given in the following table. Okay. In question number 1, cost price is given, selling price is also given. We need to find out whether there is a profit or whether there is a loss, and how much will be the profit and how much would be the loss. Okay. Now, how to identify whether we got profit or whether we got loss? Okay. How to identify it? Now, we can identify it is profit or loss by checking out cost price and selling price. See, if we go to the market, okay, if we go to the market and if we purchase one pen of rupees, for example 7, okay, if we go to the market and we purchase it for rupees 7, right, and if we sold it to someone else, if we sold it to someone else for rupees 10, okay, so we will get profit or we will get loss. अगर मैंने कोई पेन 7 रुपीज का खरीदा है, परचेस किया है, मीन्स उसका कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना है 7, क्योंकि मैंने उसको खरीदा है, because I have purchased it. So that cost price is what? 7 rupees, right? Cost price is what? 7 rupees. But if I sold it for rupees 10, अगर मैंने उसको बेचा 10 rupees में, that would be my selling price. That would be what? My selling price. So if cost price is lesser than the selling price, if cost price is lesser than the selling price, then we would get profit. कभी भी अगर कॉस्ट प्राइस हमारा कम रहता है और सेलिंग प्राइस अगर ज्यादा रहता है, तो हमको क्या होता है? प्रॉफिट. सो एट that time profit would be there. ठीक है? Profit would be there. So what is the formula for profit then? Profit is equal to what? Selling price minus cost price. Okay, profit is equal to what? Selling price minus cost price. If I purchase one item for rupees 7 and if I sold it for rupees 10, then at that time I would get a profit of rupees what? 7 rupees I have purchased it and 10 rupees I have sold it. So 10 minus 7 is how much? Selling price is my 10 and cost price is my 7. So 10 minus 7 is what? 3. So I got profit of rupees, right? I got profit of rupees 3. Similarly, in this table, what the question is given, cost price is given, selling price is given. We need to find out whether there is a profit or whether there is a loss, and how much would be the profit or loss. How much would be the profit or loss. All right. Now, cost price in first example, cost price is how much? 4,500. Cost price is how much? 4,500. Now student tell me, cost price is smaller, lesser, or selling price is lesser? Obviously, cost price is lesser. Okay, means that person would purchase one item for 4,500 and sold it for rupees 5,000. That means that is profit or loss. He got as the cost price is smaller than the selling price, then the person got profit. Now, how would we identify, how would we calculate profit or loss? So profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, which is equal to selling price is 5,000 minus cost price is 4,500, which is equal to what? 500. So what profit he got? 500. So here it will come. How much is the profit? 500 rupees. How much is the profit? 500 rupees. Understood everyone? Clear about this? If the cost price is lesser, than the selling price. If the cost price is lesser than the selling price, then we got profit. And how much? How can we calculate it? Selling price minus cost price. Okay, so 5,000 minus 4,500, which is equal to how much? 500 rupees. Clear everyone till this? So how much it is the profit? 500 rupees. How much is the profit? 500 rupees. Understood everyone? Understood? Very good, very good. Okay. So how to identify whether we got profit or whether we got loss? How to identify it? So whenever the cost price is smaller increase, then got profit. Similarly, in the same way, exactly opposite to the profit. Means what? If the selling price is smaller, if the selling price is smaller or lesser than the cost price, then we got loss. For example, if I purchase pen for 7 rupees and if I sold it for rupees 5, okay, if I go to market and if I purchase one pen for rupees 7, okay, that is my cost price, right? If I purchase it, if anything, if we purchase it, that means it is cost price, okay. And if I sold it for rupees 5, if I sold it for rupees 5, then it will be my selling price, okay, it will be my selling price. So I got profit or loss in such case? I got profit or loss in such case? I got totally loss in such case, because I have purchased one pen for rupees 7 and I have sold it for rupees 5. Then definitely I would get loss of rupees 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. Yeah. So whenever the cost price is smaller than the selling price, then I would get profit. If the cost price is more, if the cost price is more and selling price is less, then I would get loss. I would get loss. Oh, all right, children. I hope everyone understood this. Okay. Cost price, selling price. Don't get confused. Okay. Don't get confused. Remember one problem, that if we go to some shop and if we purchase something and if we sold it more than that price, okay, if we sold it more than that price, that means we got profit. If I will not get such profit, if I sold it less than the cost price, then I would get loss, right? So 4,500 is my cost price and selling price is, if it is 5,000, then definitely I would get profit. Definitely I would get profit. How much? Selling price minus cost price, which is equal to 500 rupees. Similarly, in second sum, 4,100 is the cost price and 4,090 is the selling price, right? Now, now here cost price is greater or smaller than the selling price? If it is cost price, if it is selling price. Now, tell me, cost price is bigger or greater than the selling price, or selling price is greater than the cost price? Let me know in chat box. Let me know in chat box. Whether selling price is, cost price is greater, right? Cost price is greater. Very good students. Cost price is greater. Now, if cost price is greater, if cost price is greater, then I would get profit or loss? I would get loss, right? I would get loss. Okay. Now, what is the formula for loss? What is the formula for loss then? Cost price minus selling price. Okay. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price and loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Now, what is cost price? 4,100 minus what is selling price? 4,019. 90, sorry. Now, 4,100 minus 4,090 is equal to what? Rupees 10. Rupees 10. Understood? So, loss is equal to rupees 10. Clear everyone? Understood? So here rupees, huh? So how much it is? 10 rupees. Now similarly, 700 is the cost price and 799 is the selling price. Now I got profit or loss. Let me know in chat box. Whether I got profit or loss. Whether I got profit or loss. Whether I got profit or loss. Very good. I got profit because of what? Because of what? Because of selling price is more than the cost price. So I will get profit. Definitely I would get profit. Okay. And how much? Selling price minus cost price, SP minus CP. So what it would be? 99 rupees. 99 rupees. Okay. Now in fourth question, 1000 is the cost price and 920 is the selling price, right? This is the cost price and this is the selling price, right? Now 1000 minus 1000 is the cost price and selling price is 920. So now tell me whether I will get profit or loss, whether I will get profit or loss. So cost price, now here cost price is bigger and 920 means selling price is smaller. So in such a case, I would get loss, right? I would get loss. So CP minus SP is equal to 1000 minus 920 is equal to 80 rupees. Rupees 80. So rupees 80 would be the loss. Yeah. Clear everyone? Understood? Okay. So how you have to write down the, how would you write cost price? What is given in the question? Cost price is equal to C. In this case, first example is given. Cost price is 4,500. Selling price is 5,000. Now here selling price is greater than the cost price. Therefore, there is a profit, right? Therefore, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Okay, now 5,000 minus 4,500. Therefore, profit is equal to rupees 500. Okay, in such a way you have to write. Okay, first write down what is given. First write down what is given. Cost price is equal to rupees 4,500. Secondly, write down selling price which is equal to 5,000 rupees. Now, what is the condition? Whether selling price is greater or cost price is greater. Now, selling price is greater than the cost price. Therefore, there is a profit. Okay. Now, write down the formula. What is the formula? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Profit is equal to what? Selling price minus cost price. Now selling price is how much? 5,000 rupees. Cost price is how much? 4,500. Now 5,000 minus 4,500 is equal to rupees 500. Rupees 500. Yeah. So cost price is clear everyone how to write the question, how to write the answer step by step. Cost price, first write down what is given. That is cost price is given, selling price is given. Then write down the condition. Third step is write down the condition. Selling price is greater than the cost price. Therefore, there is a profit. Now profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Write down the formula which is equal to 5,000 minus 4,500 which is equal to rupees 500. Or else you can write down by your own way. Yeah, there is no need to write down all such kinds of steps. Okay, when the word problem will be there, that time you need to write such kinds of steps. Or else you can write down directly there is a profit as selling price. You can write down like this: selling price is greater than cost price, therefore there is a profit. Okay, and formula for profit, that is profit is equal to what? SP minus CP, selling price minus cost price, and then put the value and find out the answer. Yeah, clear everyone? But there is a need to write down whether the selling price is greater or cost price is greater. So if SP is greater, so write down SP is greater than CP. Therefore, there is a profit, right? There is a profit. Okay, now what is the formula for profit? Profit is equal to SP minus CP, which is equal to 5,000 minus 4,500 which is equal to 500 rupees. In such a way you can write down. Wait a minute, I will make you understand by sharing my whiteboard with you. Okay. Now here again, in such a way we have completed our table, this table. Okay. 4,500 profit, then rupees 500 is the profit. How much? Then 4,100, 4,090 loss is there. Okay, loss is there. So rupees 10 is loss. 700, 799. So if cost price is there, selling price is like 799. So profit is rupees 99. 1,920 loss rupees 80. Okay. Okay. Now question number two is clear. Question number one, everyone, just let me know in chat box whether you have understood question one, whether you have understood question number one, understood properly. Yes, very good. Okay, understood properly. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, let me share my whiteboard with you. See, in first question, in first question, in first question, uh, cost price was, in first question, cost price was 4,500. Selling price is how much? 5,000 rupees, right? Now CP is greater or SP is greater? Selling price is bigger than cost price. If selling price is greater than the cost price, then therefore there is a profit. Therefore there is a profit. So if there is a profit, now write down the formula for profit. Profit is equal to what? Selling price minus cost price. Now selling price is how much? 5,000 rupees. Cost price is how much? 4,500, which is equal to 5,000 minus 4,500 is equal to 500 rupees. Therefore, profit is equal to rupees 500. Okay, clear everyone now? First write down given, then write down what is greater. Selling price is bigger or cost price is greater. Now, therefore, there is a profit. Write down there is a profit or loss. Okay. Now, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Selling price is how much? 5,000 rupees. Cost price is how much? 4,500, which is equal to rupees 500. So, profit is equal to rupees 500. Okay. Understood now? Okay. Now, let's move for another sum. Yeah. Okay. Now here question number 2 is a shopkeeper bought a bicycle for rupees 3,000. Okay, bought or purchase, one and the same thing. Huh? So if shopkeeper bought bicycle for rupees 3,000 and sold for the same. Okay, पहले उसने purchase किया bicycle 3,000 में, फिर उसने sold किया. Sold करना मतलब बेच दिया for rupees 3,400. How much was his profit? How much was his profit? A shopkeeper bought a bicycle for rupees 3,000 and sold the same for rupees 3,400. How much was his profit? Okay. Now here selling price is how, cost price is how much he purchased है ना. bought किया मतलब उसने purchase किया कितने में? rupees 3,000. और फिर उसको बेचा, selling price sold किया, ठीक है, कितने rupees में? 3,400. Now here see cost price is bigger or greater or selling price is greater? Selling price is greater. So he got profit or loss? So if selling price is greater than the cost price, then he got profit. Therefore, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Now selling price is how much? 3,400 minus 3,000, which is equal to what? Rupees 400. Therefore, the shopkeeper's profit was rupees 400. Therefore, the shopkeeper's profit was rupees 400. Okay, understood? A shopkeeper bought a bicycle for rupees 3,000 and sold the same for rupees 3,400. How much was his profit? Now, so write down, first step is write down what is given in the question. Cost price कितना दिया हुआ है, selling price कितना दिया हुआ है, वो पहले लिखना है. So cost prices are 3,000, selling price is equal to rupees 3,400. Now profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, means first write down the formula. Second step, पहला step क्या है? Write down given. What is given in the question? Second step is write down profit or loss. So profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Now put the value. Selling price कितना दिया हुआ है? 3,400 minus cost price कितना दिया हुआ है? 3,000. Now 3,400 minus 3,000 is equal to how much? Subtract करो 3,000 को 3,400 से. So what answer we will get? 400 rupees. So therefore the shopkeeper's profit was rupees 400. Shopkeeper's profit was rupees 400. Yes, clear everyone? Okay. Therefore shopkeeper's profit was rupees 400. Okay. Understood everyone? I hope everyone understood this. Okay, let's move for another sum. Sunanda Bai bought milk for rupees 475. She converted it into yogurt and sold it for rupees 700. How much profit did she make? Now her cost price is equal to what? Cost price is rupees 475. Selling price is rupees 700. Now profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So selling price is how much? 700 minus 475. Now 700 minus 475 is how much? 225. Okay. Wait a minute. See, Sunanda Bai bought a milk. Bought milk for rupees means cost price. Okay. She bought a milk. She bought milk for rupees 475 and make yogurt of it and sold it for rupees. Sold it. जब भी sold it आता है तो वो selling price होता है. For rupees 700. Now how much profit she got? So profits formula is how what? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Okay. You don't write like this SP minus CP because I have a little bit space over here. So that's why I have written for SP and CP. You need to write the whole. Okay. You need to write the whole. Now selling price is how much? 700 minus cost price is how much? 475. Okay. Now 700 minus 475, do subtraction. 700 minus 475. 10 minus 5, 5, 1 carry. 10 minus 8 is 2, 1 carry. 7 minus 5 is what? 2. Now, how much it is? 225. So 700 minus 475 is 225 rupees. So she got profit of rupees 225. So Sunanda Bai got profit of rupees 225. Understood everyone? Understood? Understood? Yes? Understood or not? Yes, Sunanda Bai got profit of rupees 225. Okay, understood everyone. Very simple sums these are. है ना? These are very simple sums, right? Easy sums, right? Okay. So, okay, so let's move for another sum. Okay. The Jijamata Women's Saving Group bought raw material worth rupees 15,000 for making chaklis. They sold, means the Jijamata Women's Saving Group bought raw materials. Okay, उन्होंने पहले raw materials लाया कितने रुपीस में, 15,000 rupees में for making chaklis, and they sold the chaklis for rupees 22,050. Yeah. How much profit did the women saving group, means WSG, make? Okay, how much profit they make? Now cost price, first of all write down what is given in the question. Cost price कितना है, selling price कितना है, profit हुआ है कि loss हुआ है. Now cost price of raw material, okay, is 15,000. Selling price of chaklis is 20,050. Now profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Now selling price is how much? 22,050 minus cost price is how much? 15,000. So they got a profit of rupees 7,050. If we subtract 15,000 from 22,050, we would get profit of rupees 7,050. Therefore, the women's saving group made a profit of rupees 7,050. See, this this statement is very important. Therefore, the women's saving group made a profit of rupees 7,050. All right. Now let's move for question number 5. So question number 5 is Pramod bought 100 bunches of methi greens for rupees 400 in a sudden downpour for rupees 400. In a sudden downpour, 30 of the bunches on his hand cart got spoiled. He sold the rest. He sold the rest at the rate of rupees 5 each. Did he make profit or loss? How much? Means Pramod bought 100 bunches of methi. He actually bought 100 bunches of methi greens for rupees 400. Okay. In a sudden downpour, 30 of the bunches on his hand cart got spoiled. उसने 400 rupees में 100 bunches लाए. ठीक है, 100 bunches of methi green लाए for rupees 400. In a sudden downpour, 30 of the bunches on his handcart got spoiled. वो खराब हो गए. Now he sold the rest at the rate of rupees 5 each. अभी उसने क्या किया? Every bunch he sold for rupees 5. Total he, how many bunches he had? 100. From that, 30 of the bunches on his handcart get spoiled. Means 100 minus 30 अगर spoil हो गया उसका, तो उसके पास अभी कितने bunches बाकी है? Only 70. तो उसने क्या किया? Every bunch he sold at rupees 5 each. Did he make a profit or loss, and how much? Now, cost price, first of all, write down what is given. So cost price of 100 bunches of methi is rupees 400. Since 30 bunches got spoiled, so remaining bunches of methi green is how much? 100 minus 30, which is equal to 70, because 30 got spoiled already. So 100 minus 30 is 70. Now how many bunches he have? He had only 70. Now selling price of one bunch of methi green is rupees 5. That is given in the question. Now selling price of 70 bunches, अगर उसका one bunch 5 rupees में है, तो 70 bunches कितने rupees में होंगे? तो 5 multiplied by 70, which is equal to rupees 350. Now he got profit or loss? उसको profit हुआ कि loss हुआ? उसने already 400 rupees का मेथी लिया, उसमें से 100 bunches में से 30 bunches. See, cost price of 100 bunches of methi green is rupees 400. Now since 30 bunches got spoiled, so 100 minus 30, how many he had? Only 70. Now selling price of one bunch of methi is rupees 5, right? Now selling price of 70 bunches of methi green is 5 multiplied by 70, which is equal to 350. Now he got profit or loss? Already he spent 400 rupees for methi, but after that he sold one bunch of methi for rupees 5. So 5 into 70 is equal to rupees 350. So he got profit or loss. Since cost price is greater than the selling price, so he got loss. Okay. And loss is equal to Loss is equal to how much? Cost price minus selling price. So 400 minus 350 is equal to rupees 50. So Pramod suffered a loss of rupees 50. Pramod suffered a loss of rupees 50. Understood everyone? Since selling price, see, very easy sum actually this is. Let me share my whiteboard with you. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, students. See, Pramod purchase 100 bunches of methi for rupees. So cost price of methi green, cost price of methi green of 100 bunches of 100 bunches. 100 bunches उसने कितने में लिया? रुपीज 400. ठीक है, 400 rupees. Okay. Now out of 100, how many spoil? Out of 100, 30 bunches got spoiled. Out of 100, 30 bunches got spoiled. So therefore 100 minus 30 is equal to how much? 70 bunches. Total bunches are 70. Okay. Now he sold one bunch for rupees how much? 5. Therefore 70 multiply by 5. अगर हम बोलते ना एक बंच अगर उसने 5 rupees में सोल्ड किया तो वो 70 bunches कितने में हो गया फिर? 70 into 5 is 5 zeros are 0, 5 sevens are 35. So 350 rupees he got. Now अगर उसने कॉस्ट प्राइस 400 में मेथी लिया और 350 में बेचा तो उसको प्रॉफिट हुआ है कि लॉस हुआ है? Since cost price is greater than selling price, then loss is equal to, therefore there is a loss, and loss is equal to what? Cost price minus selling price. Therefore which is equal to 400 minus 350, which is equal to how much? 400 minus 350 is equal to how much? 50. So Pramod suffered a loss of rupees 50. Yes, Pramod suffered a loss of rupees 50. Understood everyone? Understood everyone? Yes, very good, Yuvraj. Very good. Okay. Pramod suffered a loss of rupees.
Shubhangi teacher, your voice is
Yes,
not
teacher.
coming.
Wait a minute, teacher.
Students, are you able to listen, Shubhangi teacher? Please give reply. Yes. Okay.
Everyone,
Okay. 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 Then
they are
maybe
saying,
network
teacher,
issue
they
from my
are,
side. Okay.
because teacher, if they are not, if they would not be able to hear, they suddenly, instantly they type the message that teacher, your voice is breaking, your voice is not coming. Okay, so students, everyone is able to hear me properly? Yes, very good, very good. Thanks for your confirmation, students. Very good. Okay, very good. Okay, so everyone understood this? Okay, let's move for question number 6. Sharad bought 1 quintal of onions for rupees 2000. Okay, Sharad bought 1 quintal of onions for rupees 2000. Later he sold them all at the rate of 18 per kg. Did he make a profit or incur a loss? How much was it? See, um, the question is Sharad bought 1 quintal of onions for rupees 2000. 2000 में उसने purchase किया. Later he sold them all at the rate of rupees 18 per kg. 1 quintal. Okay, 1 quintal of onions. So 1 quintal of onions means 100 kg. Every time remember this. Sharad bought 1 quintal of onion. 1 quintal of onion is equal to 100 kg. 1 quintal means 100 kg of onion for rupees 2000. Later he sold them all at the rate of 18 rupees 18 per kg. Did he make profit or incur a loss? How much was it? Now cost price of 1 quintal of onion is rupees 2000. Okay. And selling price is rupees 18 per kg. Right. Now 1 क्विंटल मीन्स 100 kg. तो 100 kg में उसका कुछ भी स्पॉइल नहीं हुआ है. उसका जितना 100 kg ऑफ अनियन है उतना का उतना ही है. जैसे कि प्रीवियस एग्जाम्पल में क्या था, 30 जो मेथी ग्रीन्स है वो स्पॉइल हो गए थे, तो इसके लिए हमने 100 माइनस 30 किया और फिर हमारे पास आया 70. राइट. पर यहाँ पे 1 क्विंटल ऑफ अनियन मीन्स 100 kg वैसे के वैसा ही है. और पर केजी अगर 18 है तो 118 into 100 means what? 1800. Now he got profit or loss. So cost price is greater than the selling price. So Sharad also suffered a loss, and loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Therefore, loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, that is 2000 minus 1800, which is equal to rupees 200. So Sharad incurred a loss of rupees 200. Okay. So wait a minute. I'll make you this understand by sharing whiteboard. Okay. See students. See everyone. Sharad bought 1 quintal of 1 quintal of onions for rupees how much? 2000, right? 2000. Okay, 1 quintal of onion. And he sold it. He sold 1 kg for rupees 18. Okay. But he as 100 kg ka hai na, 1 quintal means what? 100 kg. So 100 is equal 100 kg of onions is equal to what? 100 kg of onions is equal to what? 100 into 18, because 1 kg is 18. तो ऐसे 100 kg के लिए कितना होगा? 18 into 100. So if we do 18 into 100, then we will get 1800 rupees. Okay. Now here cost price is greater than selling price. And if cost price is greater than selling price, at that time, what happened? We get profit or loss. We get profit or loss. We get loss. So loss is equal to CP minus SP, means cost price minus selling price. So cost price was what? 2000. Okay. Minus SP is equal to what? 1800, which is equal to what? 200 rupees. Okay. So Sharad suffered or Sharad incur a loss of rupees 200. Sharad incurred a loss of rupees 200. Yes. Clear everyone? Clear everyone till this? Yes. Very good. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay, so let's move for another sum. Okay. Okay. So in this way, we have completed practice set 31. Okay, practice set 31 is done. Now, let's move for practice set 32. Let's move for practice set 32. Okay, so practice set 32. Okay, so let's move for practice set 32. Okay, now from a wholesaler, Santosh bought 400 eggs for rupees 1500 and spent for rupees 300 on transport. 50 eggs fell down and broke. He sold the rest at rupees 5 each. Did he make profit or loss? How much? Okay. Now from wholesaler, Santosh bought 400 eggs for rupees 1500. Okay, 1500 में उन्होंने eggs लिए. Okay, कितने? 400 and spent rupees 300 on transport. See, see, 400 eggs for rupees 1500 and spent rupees 300 on transport. ठीक है, मतलब उनके कितने गए टोटल पैसे, खर्चे कितने हो गए उनके? 1500 eggs लेने में और 300 transport में, means 1500 plus 300 that is equal to 1800. Okay, for from this 50 eggs fell down and broke. He sold the rest at rupees 5 each. Did he make profit or a loss? How much? Okay. Now step by step we are going to do. Now cost price of 400 eggs is equal to 1500 rupees, right? 400 eggs का cost price कितना हुआ? 1500. Now transportation cost कितना है? 300. So total cost price of 400 eggs is equal to rupees 1800, means 1500 is the cost price of eggs and 300 is the transportation price. So which is equal to what? Rupees 1800. Now 50 eggs fell down and broke. So remaining eggs are how much? 350. 400 minus 50 is equal to 350. Now selling price of one egg is rupees 5, right? So selling price of 350 is how much? 5 into 350, which is equal to what? 1750. Now he got profit or loss of it. He got profit or loss of it. Okay. He got profit or loss of it. So remaining eggs are 350. But if he sold one egg for rupees 5, so 350 into 350 into 5 is equal to 1750 rupees. Now cost price is greater than the selling price. Cost price was how much? 1800 rupees, right? 1800 rupees. And selling price is 1750. So he got a loss because cost price is greater than the selling price. So he got a loss of rupees 50. So Santosh incurred a loss of rupees 50. Let me share my whiteboard with you. Okay. So wait a minute, students. See, Santosh bought eggs, 400 eggs. Santosh bought eggs, 400 eggs, 400 eggs for rupees 1500. Okay. So cost price is equal to how much? How much? 1500 means, wait a minute, means 400 eggs का cost price. Okay, plus what? Transportation, उसने transportation के लिए भी खर्चा किया ना. So transportation. Now 400 eggs का cost price कितना था? 1500 plus transportation 300, which is equal to 1800 rupees. Okay. Therefore, total cost price is how much? 1800. Now let's see the selling price. Okay. Now cost price, we got total cost price is equal to 1800. Why? Because 1500 for eggs and 300 for transport. So 1800 rupees is the total cost price. Now he sold eggs 5 rupees each, right? 5 rupees each. One eggs for 5 rupees. Therefore, how many? 50 of them have already. Wait a minute, students. But 50 of them are spoiled. 50 of them get spoiled, right? 50 of them get spoiled. Now, if 50 of them get spoiled, then 400 minus 50 is equal to how much? 350. So total eggs are how much? 350. Now total eggs, if total eggs are 350, then total eggs is equal to 350. Okay, therefore selling price is equal to 350 multiply by 5, because 5 rupees का उसने एक बेचा, उसके पास कितने हैं total 350. Now 5 zeros are 0, 5 5s are 25, cut 5 2 carry, 5 3s are 15 plus 2 17. So 1750 rupees. Now therefore cost price तो हमारा 1800 था, 1800, तो वो bigger है, greater है than selling price. Therefore loss is equal to CP minus SP, cost price minus selling price. So cost price minus selling price is equal to what? Cost price is equal to what? 1800 minus selling price was what? 1750. Therefore, loss is equal to how much? 50 rupees. Okay, 50 rupees. Therefore, Santosh incurred a loss of rupees 50. ठीक है, पहले अंडरस्टैंड करो क्वेश्चन. First understand the question, what is given in the question. Okay, so given in the question is what? Okay, what is given in the question? In question, they said Santosh bought 400 eggs for rupees 2000. Okay, then and he spent 300 rupees for transportation, right? Means total, total cost price was what? Total cost price 1500 plus 300 is equal to 1800, right? Now 50 of the eggs are fell down, okay, means spoil. So how many eggs are remaining? Only 350. Now he sold one egg for rupees 5, right? So 350 multiplied by 5 is equal to what? 1750. Now cost price is greater or selling price is greater? Cost price is greater, right? So if cost price is greater than the selling price, that means what? He incurred a loss. So loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, 1800 minus 1750, which is equal to rupees 50. So therefore, Santosh incurred a loss of rupees 50. Santosh incurred a loss of rupees 50. Understood, everyone? Understood? All the sums are same. Practice set 30 was also like 31 was also like that, and practice set 30 was also like that. Okay, all the sums are same. All right, children.